Mimi, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Mimi, also known as Kitamon Plush. As you can see, I make custom plushies. I've been doing it for over 7 years. I really love Pokemon for since I was a little kid. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I have giving away stuff, some official merchandise to my friends, and I really love Pokemon, but I like most Digimon, but they're both equal to me.
I'm Matt. I've been watching Pokemon since 1998. In fact, I also had the original tickets for that. I kept when I watched the movie back in '99. First movie. Family.
Barely even alive back in '99. Jeez. It's like I was alive. Yeah. I said I was barely alive. I was barely saw it.
I have it in French, so it's just that.
Do you want to bring up the topic of dubs to kick this thing off? Oh, dubs. French, English dubs, German dubs. Dubs. Who's doing the dubs for the new one? I know 4Kids isn't doing it anymore, but who's doing the new Pokemon X and Y dub? Does anyone know that?
People.
Someone's doing it, obviously. I mean, the aliens are doing it.
Yeah, I guess so. 'Cause it must be Clefairy. No.
Oh, yes.
Or Deoxys.
Yeah, that too. The Oxus.
The dubs have given us such great things as jelly donuts instead of rice balls, ham sandwiches instead of rice balls. I mean, the Americans really hate rice, don't they? You know, replacing all that yummy stuff.
Yeah, it's probably too filling for them.
But it's yummy. I mean, especially if you put soy sauce on it.
What about the favorite Pokemon? I'm going to ask what's your favorite Pokemon? But Matt, what is your favorite Pokemon?
Mew.
You, Martin?
I'd have to go with Vulpix.
And my top first favorite is Arcanine. And so, who wants to share what's the favorite Pokemon?
Totodile.
Oh, good man.
Came back.
Unknown.
Anyone else?
Yes.
Cubone. Vaporeon?
Vaporeon.
That's an awesome one right there.
Yes.
Gentlemen in the back.
Milotic?
Milotic is pretty awesome.
I got two Jolteon Fire.
Too greedy.
I love those two. I have a lot of favorites, but that's why I said top first favorite. Anyone else?
Anyone? Bueller? Oh,
Ditto.
wow.
I hate it so much.
So it's a bit of old news, but while we're on the topic of favorite Pokemon, we now have fairy types. I mean, what does everyone think about the new fairy types and how they impacted the new game and what? Shitty. I see you must be a dragon fan over there, sir. How does it feel to be so weak and powerless now? At the mercy of cute, cuddly little fairies.
Fairies are fucking beautiful.
I actually like them because before dragons you only had to have ice type. Ice type Pokemon was pretty hard to find, like some of them. So I was like, yay, new weakness, but then poison and steel for fairy, and I'm like, this looks like my son. Yes and no, it depends on the situation.
Kind of surprised they went with fairy instead of something like light type, which would be like a contrast to dark type introduced in third gen. So it's kind of weird.
We should do that next time.
Second gen, it was introduced dark type as well as steel type. Yeah, second gen. There just weren't very many of them yet.
I thought that instead of adding a new type, they could have focused to Pokemon Sword that already exist. I know. We have not a lot of ice.
Yeah.
We have a lot of legendary ones, but the ice we have ice cream.
Ice cream.
It's just instead of adding a new type, just add some more.
Yeah, of the least popular types that don't have much of Pokemon.
Because everyone loves a garbage Pokemon.
Oh, I get shiny garbage.
You get shiny garbage?
Yeah, he gave it to me. Garbage door. he actually randomly found it and didn't know until his PC. He's like, what is that? It's so shiny!
I guess you could say you almost wasted that Pokemon.
That seems there.
Bad puns. We're off to a good start.
Growing people stuff.
Shiny Pokemans. Does anyone have the shiny they're proud of that they caught on their own they didn't steal from someone over Wonder Trade? I mean, what?
Barely? No.
It's catching a legit shiny. Let's be honest. It's pretty tough. I mean, yeah. You gotta grind.
I caught one by sheer fluke. It was a Pidgey on Heart Gold. And I think I put him on the ranch somehow. And yeah.
I met one once. I killed it.
My too.
Murdered it in its cold sleep.
One of my friends got a shiny Gokubon.
Shiny Gardevoir would be pretty awesome, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Anyone else have a shiny they caught, or maybe their favorite shiny?
Does the red Gyarados
Shiny
count?
Crobat.
Shiny Crobat, though.
Well, too bad. It'll be a Crobat. Yeah,
Also,
Crobat now.
if you complete the whole Pokedex, you get the shiny charm. And it helps a lot. I haven't really used it because I really like Pokemon now, but I complete my Pokedex, the whole thing. Like even pretty much all the Mega forms and shiny version too. Because the only reason is mostly for plush reasons. You know, with details. You go like to the Pokedex review, you see all details in the back and everything. So that's why I went to Pokedex, and now I just help others. You know, like hey, yeah, sure, I can give you this Pokemon if you want to. I don't care. Like I said, I keep some of my favorites.
Pokemon dealers.
Yes.
Pokemon.
About the Pokedex. I read some of the entries and the weights and heights are way off. Like I look at the anime and I'm like, can't imagine this one's super huge, just super small. I'm like, why didn't you just make it like in the anime? Seriously.
Inconsistencies, I tell you.
Yeah, sometimes I look online for that information to make double sure because sometimes like I've been asked for some life size plush and I'm like, I don't know if it's the right size, so let's check online.
I was gonna say that, yeah. Could you make me a life-size Wailord on
One of my
that?
friends, like she does plushies too, and she got asked to do a Wailord, a life-size Wailord. Like she already did a big Yukito plush already.
I wonder how big someone's made a Wailord. I mean, you know, you can't make it life-size, but I mean, what's the max size someone's made a Wailord plushie for now? You know, maybe the size of the table.
Make it at least fit in the room.
That's fit. Giant Wailord plushie, you know, maybe, or maybe a giant Snorlax plushie, you know, have a bed, a Snorlax bed.
They probably have to.
Beanbag Snorlax. Or just having giant Pokemons in general, you know? I mean, if you're having a bad day, you come home, how awesome is that to have a bunch of giant Pokemon just to sleep on or cuddle with, you know? Makes everything better in my opinion. So, what do you find, folks, with the new Pokemon anime, X and Y? Brand new animation, new female protagonists, all the new shoots and companions, new starters. What do y'all think? Let's go.
Ash still sucks.
All right.
Yeah.
Someone had to say it, but anyone else got any thoughts on it?
I miss Brock.
Yeah, seriously.
Brock.
Brock is an amazing guy. I mean, we all miss Brock.
The little girl kind of took his place though. She's like, always marry my brother. It's like reminds me of Brock in a way. She's like, marry my brother.
But no one will ever match the charm of Brock saying, I'll use my frying pan.
That's right.
He will forever live on in our hearts and souls for that one moment. I know I will never forget Brock.
No, it was sad when he left. I was like, what?
I know, I just watched an episode with Steve.
I'm like, why make him leave? He's awesome.
When Misty left too, that was pretty.
I was happy. I'm sorry. I don't like her. She's a pain.
Unless you annoy Ash and you want her pie.
I just don't like her. I just don't like her.
Misty would have made Oak very angry because Oak always told Ash it wasn't the time to use that. And what does Misty do? Always bugging Ash about his bike, you know? It's not the time for that, Misty. Calm down. Matt, what are your thoughts? You haven't seen them yet?
I've only seen 2 episodes.
It's a long time.
Oh, I didn't understand.
It's seen some of it while watching it.
Waiting for the dub to catch up was what was really my page, my key skill. The dub, I love the dub. I mean, you know, I'm not the biggest sub guy out there, but I find the dub for this year's go is pretty good. I mean, they're getting their act together. I've seen less jelly donuts, and it's pretty good. Though I have to say, my favorite gen had to be with May.
Yes.
That was my favorite one of the show.
Alex. So, who has watched Pokemon Origins with like?
I saw the first and
It's pretty like
It's
brutal.
It's interesting.
It is like how Squirtle. I think it was Squirtle or Charmander yelling like in pain so
Charmander.
much. In the battle. In the first
I only
battle.
watched the first one though.
The Charmander pain scream is still haunting my dreams these days. It was just so. I'll bring it up.
It's pretty hard.
For anyone who hasn't
But it's
heard,
really hard and it keeps on biting, you know? It doesn't let go.
Yeah. I watched it all. It was sad. I was like, why?
I know. Obviously, it's like Red is like much more mature, advanced, and everything than Ash. Like they said.
Red is just better than Ash in general.
Yeah, exactly.
He actually beats Fury 4. He actually completes the program.
Yeah, and
Except for
also-
you though. Except for you. He's the only one who doesn't get at the end.
And also, Red was able to wake up early in time to go
Get
to Pokemon Lab to get the right Pokemon. So Ash, he woke up late, the Pikachu, and it was something.
here's Charmander's lovely voice. Hopefully there's no ad.
Yeah.
There you go.
Doesn't that sound kid-friendly, folks?
They keep on going. And then Ray turns to Charmander.
He sounded a little, he was hurting a little, you know? Just,
It's a little kid screaming.
yes, Johnson.
Or when they killed Cubone's mother. I don't know what.
Thought we went over, we weren't going to talk about this, you know? We had enough sad moments already.
Yeah, with Charmander.
I'm done crying at night. You guys have to bring that up. I mean, God.
Going to cry, yes. Going to cry.
You're gonna cry.
When Latios dies.
Frozen ash and stone.
Oh, no, I was fine with that.
No, when the Pokemon said I'm like, no, start to cry myself.
Then he did the Disney magic bullcrap. If you cry, you come back to life.
You call that Disney crap? I call that the feels, man. It hit me right here in the heart. The movies always have had better production value, in my opinion, than the show. Just because they don't rush it as much, and they have a lot more time to dub it. So that's just my thoughts on that. You guys got
Did you guys see the for Pokemon X and Y, the separate episode with Mega Charizard? And there's a girl who battles with Absol. It's like different. It's not Ash. It's a different guy. It's in the undub too.
I haven't watched it.
He's like trying. He even tries to battle one of the Elite Four at one point.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's very interesting. It actually goes more into detail into the Mega Evolution, so you understand more.
We're gonna move on to plushie making now, because Mimi here seems to be a pretty darn gosh good plushie maker.
If she makes this, is she?
Yes.
I typed it up.
Charizard. I've been making a lot of plushies, mostly Pokemon and Digimon. I made a lot of them. I don't know, I lost count. It's over 200 at least. And I've made so much Pokemon, like, I think the most Pokemon I've done so far, like of one of them, is Jolteon. I think I made about like 4 or 5 different styles. Someone has like moving legs too. But now what seems popular is Mega Charizard Y, because this is actually my third one. This is the shiny version. And so I've done 2 other normal ones before. But I had once another order Mega Charizard Y, but I got cancelled because a kid decided to use his mom's credit card for that version. And it's actually really popular in custom plushies. I've seen a lot. There's even like Pokemon conventions in the United States just about Pokemon.
Pokemon convention would be something pretty cool, you know, spending a weekend with a bunch of Pokemon fans. What could go wrong? I mean, we're all cool people here, you know.
Well, some of them might be a little bit overboard. Some of them are really don't want to meet this type of like.
Well, everything's good in moderation, right?
Yeah.
Matt, got any thoughts?
Moderation. We're gonna our Pokemon. This guy is psycho. They know everything with the stats.
Oh god, I can't do any of that. You know, EV, look at EV, EV stats and stuff like that. Super
stats.
reading.
Yeah.
Hey, we all love Eevee, but you know, Eevee got the short end of the stick when they named her after those stats where, you know, you try to boost a single stat, you know, speed or agility. Then you get the people who breed, you know, gotta have this Pokemon with this special ability. It's like, I just want it because it looks cute and fuzzy, you know? But that's just me. Now they get these people who are like, I got a shiny level 100 this with this. I want your firstborn child and your second-born child in exchange for this one Pokemon.
Yeah, they look at the stats and like if it's hidden power and stuff like that. Like you do competitive battles and like I don't know what we're talking about. I don't care. I like to have fun.
In my opinion, as long as you have the Pokemon in your Pokedex, you're pretty much okay.
Exactly, and you have fun when you game. But some take it seriously. There's actually actual competitions.
Speaking of Pokemon game, we're getting a remake. Oh yeah!
And also the secret bases too.
Yeah, secret bases.
There's new stuff added also. Pokemon, you can dress up with Pokemon. So far, you only shown Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu.
Like a Professor Lab, you know, or a schoolgirl, you know, all kinds of stuff. There's a fairy.
I would love to see a Mega Raichu, I'll be honest. I mean,
A Mega what?
a Mega Raichu.
Yes.
I mean, just this like overly buff Super Mega Raichu.
You know, I wonder how Arceus will look like in a pink dress.
Arceus would look just so fetching, right, Alex? Arceus in a pink dress.
There's new Mega Pokemon too. Mega Sableye, Mega Metagross,
And,
Sceptile, Swampert.
And there's another one. He's purple. With a big jewel in front.
Yeah, Sableye.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Is it just he had a Swampert look like he hit the gym when he went Mega?
Yeah.
Yes, I like Mudkip, but I don't like its regular version. I'm like,
Yo, Swampert looks like he was hitting the gym pretty hard, you know? Gotta get that chest below.
And also for secret mage, that you can do your own.
That would be awesome.
No, you can do that.
yeah, you can do that. You can do like your own little gym, and you can invite people to battle you, or to be in your space.
What? And your friends can be trainers in the gym.
Yeah.
I'd probably be that one guy, you know, the guy at the front who always gives away the gym secret tips and gives you water. I'm that type of guy. Have a water.
You want to be NPC?
NPC number 3, number 2 sucks.
We're having air battle.
New air battles would be better. I mean, they sort of kind of utilize air battles a little bit in X and Y. Like it was kind of like a pilot project. I'd really like to see more air battles.
You should do Goldeen for a sky battle just because he floats. Or animation just flows so
That's like when you're using ground type Pokemons in the middle of the ocean while you're surfing.
needle game.
Diglett.
Earthquake.
Earthquake, the perfect example of earthquake.
Yep.
Yeah, Diglett in an air battle.
Diglett and air battle. That was a great combination.
Diglett, let us fly!
Yes, I have actually. I just do battles just for fun to make the opening surprise. What? Pikachu can fly? Yeah, I think the game everyone can fly.
Where'd you find
But tickets you can
A
surf.
long time ago.
What?
Tickets you can surf.
Yeah, there's that surfing Pikachu also even.
Pokemon Yellow.
Pokemon
In the
Yellow.
anime, there was a Surf Rhyhorn in the anime.
Surf Pikachu.
Because this lady wanted to drill a hole, but she couldn't because the water was in. And her rock didn't want it to go, so she had to try to catch Rhyhorn with surf. I was like, interesting.
I feel the anime would have been a lot more enjoyable after this many years had Ash not been the total.
Ash almost won the Sinnoh League. If it wasn't almost. If it wasn't that guy with that Latios and Darkrai. I'm like,
Almost.
what is this? What is this? I'm like, no, can you make it one of them?
To quote Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, Ash won the bronze medal.
Yeah, you see, you know why they're doing that, right? It's because they want to keep the series going on and on and on as long as possible with Ash never reaching his goal, so that new generations of kids always want to see Ash reach his goal but have to keep watching because he never does. It's a money grab. That's why Ash never ages, because the demographic is 10-year-olds, so, you know, I mean, there's all us here, but we're a minority. We're a minority. Most of the demographic is 10-year-olds, so they keep Ash as 10 years old so that every new generation of 10-year-olds will keep watching.
A lot of other people are like, oh my god.
I mean, I'm watching every generation. I mean, I'm just watching him fail over. Also, something would be great if they could acknowledge his past a little bit more. Like the new anime, it's like, oh hey, what's your name? Oh, it's just Ash, you know? Sometimes I'll refer to his previous wins, but I like them, you know, kind of like, wow, you're Ash? Man, you won all this stuff. You did all this, you know? They completely ignore, you know? Remember that time you saved the world from Team Rocket? Yeah, no, that never happened.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
Well, again, that's
all the
what
region, the galactic battle, everything.
that's what
None of that is mentioned.
that
Pretty depressing.
that's what I've been talking about. They're assuming that the new generation of kids haven't seen those earlier episodes, so they're just assuming that all their new watchers, or the majority of them, are newcomers, new 10-year-olds that just want to watch it for a few years and then get tired of it.
This generation of 10-year-olds needs to get their act together, in my opinion. Go watch the old stuff. That shit is
What megas would you want to see?
What, Megas?
Yeah.
Mega Pikachu, that's for sure.
And wouldn't it be Mega Raichu?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Or Pikachu.
I think we're gonna make it Pikachu.
Yo, go straight for
no required.
Both tuner show required.
For me, it'll be Mega Arcanine or Mega Pyroar.
I'd love to see Mega.
Yeah.
Mega Ninetales would be cool too.
What Mega had?
Oh my goodness. It's like, I made the 9 tails. I can't put all the nine of the tails because it's about the size of this splash. She has too many tails and too much. So I reduced the tails. But if she, like, the Mega Form has like a whole bunch of tails more, I'll be like,
16 tails.
I'll take a Mega Ninetales plush, please. Just 13 tails, that'd be great.
Or maybe they
Don't know where you're gonna put them all, but
I
just
can only put 7. On bigger size, of course, I can put more. Or maybe we still have a longer tuft, more tufts. You know, kind of like Arcanine, I guess.
and do like more fur around the neck and
Yeah.
maybe bigger tails in the back but less and just more fur around the body.
And maybe the tips of the tail would be like fire.
Yeah. Just to make
Which
it
is fire
different.
type.
Yeah, since it's fire, right?
seeing the Eevee cosplay reminds me, what new Eevees do you guys want to see in the new game? Flying Eevee?
Flying dragon Eevee.
Yes,
That would be pretty cool.
Dragon.
Apparently steel also could be quite interesting too.
They should make all, if they're going for all of them, why not just make all of them? They already have a bunch of
Look
them.
at it in Vintage.
Poison Eevee would be pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Well, pretty much every time, like the first gen they released 3, and then 2 and 2, and then this gen it's just 1. So
We might get one for the next one. Who knows?
yeah, hopefully
Probably.
at least one.
I wonder which country this is based on. Like, Carlos is based on France. So what other country can
The professor was a damn good-looking young man. In my
Yes,
opinion.
he is. I have to admit.
I don't think how they can top him. I mean, he was a pretty good professor.
I think what they're going to do America next.
Canada.
Oh, Canada would be cool.
Canada would be a pretty neat region.
So we have any
Or
left?
Italy.
Talking about Canada is that with the anybody heard about a new Pokemon movie, like with the new legendary Pokemon and everything? Is that actually it's based on like mostly like Ontario locations.
Cool.
Yeah, so there'll be like apparently the Canada Radio and stuff like that. So the new movie is based on that. It's
That's
on
awesome.
location.
I'd like to see the anime refer to Latios and Latias.
The
They only
NC,
made one movie.
so the NC is in the movie.
Yeah, that was sad.
Mega Latios and Latias.
Mega Latios.
Don't they already have one?
It's unofficial.
Okay, so
Same with
It's
the
unofficial.
opposite.
okay, I was wondering like.
And you should have a Canadian Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, there's already Bidoof.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Mega Bidoof. We need a Mega Bidoof. Mega Bidoof with Mega Bidoof fight.
What I find interesting is that like Shiny and Yveltal actually looks like their colors. It looks like bacon because the stripes are white and the rest of the body is like that color of the bacon. So it looks like bacon pretty much.
Yep.
I call it Mr. Bacon.
You'd probably taste yummy too, I mean. But it looks like bacon, man.
You don't eat Pokemon. Only if you see the manga because they actually cut off Pokemon.
The manga's always darker than the anime.
Yeah, I saw a little part. I'm like, okay, nope, not doing this.
What about Farfetch? There's an episode of the anime where it was explained that Farfetched are endangered because they were hunted.
To make soup.
They look like ducks.
They come with their own seasoning.
That was a Paras with their mushrooms.
Mega shiny Gyarados looks like a giant shrimp. So.
Yeah,
That would be
red.
tasty.
Same thing with Clancher.
Mega Clancher.
It's a lobster. Cooked lobster.
Mega Voltor.
Electrode.
Thank you, Jazz.
It's a great ball.
Maybe a Master Ball. Maybe a Master Ball.
Master Ball.
That's
Change
true.
colors.
Omega. Maybe like a Master Ball.
Kind of like Charizard. Was it Y or X that changed colors? Mega Charizard that changed colors. That was
Yeah, it's the Y.
Yeah.
No, I mean the X, sorry.
X. It would kind of be like the X, where Mega Electrode would change colors.
I got
What color
X.
though?
Is that inside
Ultra
of
Ball.
like
Like a Master Ball?
blue
Master
or
Ball,
black?
probably.
Yeah.
With little bumps. Pink bumps.
Yeah,
Yes.
the bumps, the pink bumps, you know. And then when I was a kid, I had an actual Master Ball toy, and I thought those pink round things were eyes when I was a little kid. But they were kind of clear, so you can open them and put your Pokemon figure in there. You know the old Tommy figures?
Yeah.
That's what I had.
I guess seen those Pokeballs they sell online, the metal ones.
I saw some.
I want to get one of them. I know they're $100, but I mean, how cool would it be to have a metal Pokeball?
Just have this
You
set.
throw it at someone. I mean, it would hurt, man. I wouldn't play catch with you.
It's like a football. I was like, ow.
I'm gonna catch myself a Pokemon.
Oh. Mega Mr. Mime.
Oh God.
Mega Jinx.
Mega G.
Or she would more look thinner and sexy for humans.
Mega Garbodor.
Oh, she already looks
Mega Garbodor. I've traded weird name. I've wanted to trade a weird name Pokemon all the time.
Okay.
I feel bad about it.
Okay.
For people who does like want to trading, have you ever got like a Pokemon that is named something else that's odd, funny, or weird? Yes? Yes.
a magic card and it said why no shiny.
I've seen some. I've seen because I'm part of a group and something they posted. There was one. It says it was a warlord and it says your mom. There's Jinx as Nicki Minaj or Katy Perry sometimes too. I don't know why Katy Perry. I had the worst ones. I got a Jinx actually named Blackface, but I don't have it anymore. You guys, I was like, yeah, no.
I got a video and I won.
No, they changed the name and they named Jinx Blackface.
No, but the actual Jinx is face purple.
It used to be black.
Yeah, it's used, but
black.
then for certain reasons they put it to purple, right?
Yeah, it's just it's
People
really
thought it
dark
was
purple.
racist.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
it's probably that. It's
But
not
to everyone, it's still black.
I've traded away Geodudes named Swag Yolo with luxury balls before. I've traded about 100 of those away. I've gotten one back in a Wonder Trade actually.
Was it yours?
Yeah. Somehow.
I traded a video called Sorry.
Okay, see? I see some beater named Justin Bieber. Yeah.
One of my friends used to breed Snorlaxes and name them all your mom and attach a burn heel to them and move them
Your friend's a champion, sir.